Obamacare, I'm not too sure we might have had the same results today. The 13th District has an abundance of top-notch medical facilities in all the metro and mini-metro areas. Healthcare delivery is where David Gill is going to try to contrast himself with our candidate. I stand ready and willing to stand toe-to-toe with him and debate him on any healthcare-related issue that he wants to debate me on. Together, we can identify ideas and methods to increase the medical services to areas identified as underserved. I recently met with the CEO of Decatur Memorial Hospital, and you know what? We agreed that community health centers are avenues to save money and provide primary care to those who need it the most. America needs a market-based approach to create a healthcare safety net that will cover the uninsured and the underinsured. And Habib is on the front line of that with his business in administering healthcare savings accounts. We have to push for an all-of-the-above energy approach. We've got to do it now more than ever. Coal-fired power plants are being attacked by Washington bureaucrats. I will fight to find better and cleaner ways to burn Illinois coal and create an environment that will lead to thousands of good-paying jobs. Now, we all know government doesn't create private sector jobs, but the Democrats in Washington are doing everything they can to kill them. Coal is abundant, cheap, and is key to adding to our baseload generating capacity. Wind, solar, and hydropower alone cannot provide America the energy that we need and that we beg for every time we turn the lights, turn them on, turn them off, turn them on, turn them off, and also even when we surf the net. The energy sector has to be a key to restarting our economy and lowering unemployment. We have to use ethanol and other homegrown fuel solutions to lessen our reliance on foreign oil. The Keystone Pipeline has to be approved. It's common sense that America cannot continue to be beholden to the Middle East. As your congressman, I will aggressively protect Illinois agriculture. Illinois feeds the world, and you know what? How many farmers we got here? It's underappreciated what you do. It really is. Farmers understand budgetary constraints, and they're willing to do their part to reduce debt, but they face great uncertainty every year. The next farm bill has got to include a strong safety net to mitigate risk, and that means crop insurance and other risk management programs have to be strengthened. We have to support programs for conservation, but on working lands. We can't just keep setting aside fertile farm ground that can feed our economy and also feed our families. We also have to stop the Democrat assault on farmers and small businesses through regulations from the EPA and other agencies. That's just plain common sense to me. The death tax should be dead, and I will not rest until it is. And when government spends money it doesn't have, you can count on me to never, ever authorize or vote to bail them out. Don't get me wrong. There are some government programs that we need and that our families rely on to survive every day. Those programs should be the exceptions rather than the rule and should never, ever create generation after generation of those living off of others without working. The 13th District, it contains more educational institutions of higher learning than any other district in the state of Illinois. And as your candidate and as your congressman, I will sit down with their leadership and I want to discuss their current partnerships with the federal government and see how we can make them better and stronger. I want to work with them to ensure that they remain the powerful economic engines in all of our local communities. I also have a plan. I'd like to make sure that we take a little bit. 1 minute? Okay, that means fine, right? I stand here today to tell you why I'm the best guy to beat David Gill. All right. I'm not starting over. You're welcome. I got an idea. I'd like to find a way, once we cut spending and we put together our budget, to create a pool of funds that universities here in Illinois can compete against each other for, so that they get some federal funding to tell us how that they're going to give us some innovative ideas and approaches to dealing with problems here in the state. We got to unleash the entrepreneurial spirit of our educational leaders and, more importantly, our students. And when we do that, you know what we're going to find? We're going to find solutions to problems that you and I have never even dreamed of. We have to have that. We got to have it because that's how we leave a legacy for our children and all of our grandchildren that we can be proud of. A legacy that includes an America that spends less than it takes in. An America that invests in our military and offers peace through strength. And we have to have an America that leads the world economically. We should settle for nothing less. I'm humbled by this opportunity today. Habib, thank you very much. Did I get all that in 1 minute? Good. Let's work together, all of us, no matter who we choose. I'm just a little biased. No matter who we choose, let's make sure that we fight together to ensure that Nancy Pelosi never, ever again returns to power. Thank you very much.